Well, folks, Valentine's Day is fastly approaching, and that can only mean one important thing. We're just a few days away from discounted chocolate. Here at Films with Ferrell, we do not participate in the idea of love, or overpriced chocolate for that matter, but we know a lot of our viewers do. So, in the spirit of love and all things movies, I have created a top 5 romantic comedy list that is sure to be a great cap to any Valentine's Day date night. Speaking of capping the night off right, this week's episode is brought to you by our friends over at Blockbusters. Time that gas so it'll pass. Go out to dinner. Show a little class. Don't be running to the bathroom to blow out your ass. Who are you going to call? Blockbusters. Folks, let's get into it. Thanks for joining us here today, folks. Before we dive any deeper, I'm going to need you to hit the like, the subscribe, the follow button. There's going to be little things all over the corner of the screen here. That way you can stay up to date with what's going on with Films with Ferrell. We're expanding, getting a little bit bigger. I don't want to leave you guys in the dust as we head to the moon. Romantic comedies are a staple in the movie industry, okay? They provide a good sense of comfort, feel good, after a long day. They can be watched alone with your significant other and tend to stick to a very similar theme. Guy meets girl, guy asks girl out and is rejected, guy is afraid to ask the girl out, insert another male kind of antagonist, insert conflict, insert resolution, happily ever after. It's sappy, but we eat that shit up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. With Valentine's Day just a mere few days away, I figured I would create a list in order for you guys to watch, to wind down to after a solid Valentine's Day evening. So without further ado, here is my top 5 Valentine's Day romantic comedies for you guys to watch. Coming in at number 5, movie near and dear to my heart, The Wedding Singer, featuring Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. Just a fantastic movie. Those two obviously went on to make more and more movies as the years went by. But it has a little bit of everything. You have the music, you have the wardrobe, you have the story. You just have some of the funniest songs that Adam Sandler is singing. Somebody kill me, please. The movie is on HBO right now for streaming. I have it on VHS if you want to borrow that. But Wedding Singer, just a beautiful one. I'd like to put that up a little bit higher, but I know better than that. Coming in at number 4, old 1989 movie, Say Anything. I just did. The movie is called Say Anything, featuring John Cusack, a variety of other players as well. John Cusack is low-key in a lot of romantic comedies, and I didn't really actually realize that until I was putting this list together. So get your trench coat out, get your boombox ready, get the best Peter Gabriel that you can find. When it comes to Valentine's Day, when it comes to rom coms, I think of Lloyd Dobler, just, Peter Gabriel in your eyes. It's now streaming on HBO as well. Definitely an oldie, but a goodie. Coming in at number 3, the most current movie that is actually on the list in terms of when it actually was released. Crazy Stupid Love. You have Steve Carell, Ryan Gosling, Emma Stone, Marissa Tomei, Julianne Moore, Kevin Bacon. Watch it for the cast alone. This is an unbelievable story, unbelievable cast, and a lot of twists and turns that I really wasn't expecting the first time I watched this movie. This movie is good no matter when you watch it, but especially if you're looking for a good romantic comedy for Valentine's Day. Just absolutely fantastic. This movie is also streaming right now on HBO, so definitely worth checking out. Coming in at number 2, I really wanted to rank this movie number 1, but I think it was just because I saw it for the first time this year and actually can't get enough of it. It is Serendipity. You have Johnny Cusack, again, like I said, rom-com legend right now, apparently. I didn't know. And then you have Kate Beckinsale. Just create a fantastic duo in this movie. It's filled with heightened suspense throughout the entire movie. Even though this is a romantic comedy, I've never felt this just kind of like, taken aback, just screaming at the TV a little bit. And I don't even like romantic comedies that much. But this movie just kind of, like I said, I just watched it for the first time this year. Absolutely fantastic. If you haven't seen this movie and you have seen the other movies on the list, recommend this movie 1000%. It's a little bit tricky how to get it. If you have Amazon or Apple, you can rent this movie for around $2 to $4, but definitely worth checking out. Again, Serendipity, absolute masterpiece. Coming in at number 1, probably no surprise here, When Harry Met Sally. You have Billy Crystal, you have Meg Ryan, you have Rob Reiner directing. Say less. This movie is fantastic. Really stands the test of time. Movie came out in 1989. Quotes, scenes, they still hold up today. It's absolutely crazy. Guy meets girl. Guy decides not to sleep with girl. Girl decides not to sleep with guy because they don't want to ruin the relationship. progresses throughout the future, one thing leads to another. No spoilers, right? Watch the movie if you haven't already. It's a timeless classic. I'm sure you've probably seen it, but it is one of those movies that if it's on, I'm definitely going to be watching at least a half hour to 45 minutes of it and then go do something else if that's on TV with the commercials. Fortunately for you, this movie is on HBO right now and readily able to stream. The whole thing might probably be on Valentine's Day just because it is a timeless classic, especially in the eyes of romantic comedy fans. But yeah, no brainer. When Harry Met Sally, #1 for sure. Thanks for stopping by here, guys. I appreciate the love, appreciate the support, and I hope one of these 5 movies actually do make it onto your TV as a good way to cap off Valentine's Day. Head over to the library. You'll find something for everybody from TV to movie recommendations. Again, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the follow. Appreciate the support, appreciate the love. Until next time, have a good one, guys.